Probably going to keep it the same with the batting order and see if things kind of change around. This part of the order was a little rough yesterday. And so we're going to leave it. We're going to see. Again, all three of these are probably my worst hitters on the team in a sense. Stephanie shouldn't be bad, but we're going to keep it. We're going to go one more game, and we're going to see before we try to redo anything. Rockets, I'm going to keep it at 9 innings also. There's a chance I'm going to change that. We'll see how long this game's going to be. It's more than the 30-35 minute mark.
First in line, Pablo.
So Pablo looking to get back on track after not really hitting the ball well, going 1 for 5, but he had a lot of appearances, and that is what we wanted. We wanted to get him up to the plate a lot. That's why Jacinda and Ahmed are on the back side of that order to kind of make him an interesting number 3 hitter.
That was ball 2, and the count
so far,
is 2-0.
Good eye early in the game.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Strike 1.
I'll take a strike.
That one got by him.
2-1. Swing. Takes their stretch. The 2-1 pitch.
And then he gets off maybe to the start we were looking for, and sure enough, Pablo does what Pablo was expected to do after being the first overall pick, and coach deciding to let him lead off this year. 396 feet. First home run of the season for Pablo, and a very, very, very great start to the game.
That makes their first run of the day.
He's older than your average first grader because he's been back 4 times already.
So Petey back out there now.
She is ready. The pitch. Strike 1.
That one got by him.
With nobody out. Takes the stretch and the offering. Low ball 1. 1-1. Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. 1-2.
Not a very good swing.
The stretch fires. The swing looped up.
Shot. Not quite. Doesn't leave the screen.
And it's an
Gets
out.
dropped, but the pitcher makes a great play.
Here's the windup. Fires. The swing. Strike 1.
Keisha looking for her
1
first
out.
home run of the season, too.
She's set. The pitch. Strike 2.
Good.
And the count is
Fastballs
0-2.
there for Colleen Klinker.
From the windup, the pitch. Swing.
Keisha gets a little bit on it. It's going to be a tough play, and
Watch your kneecaps
Keisha
on
will
those
get to
taters.
first base and kind of
Slaps out
just
a single.
settle in there as the shift was on, anticipating Keisha to pull it. Now Keisha's taking off, trying to get to second. That might have been a bad choice. That was also dropped too, though, so definitely an error early for the Rockets. Now they're tripping over each other. Mikey Thomas had a wonderful start. Hits a home run last game to kind of help
From the
ice it
windup
off of
and
a
the
defender's
delivery.
head, though. Center fielder was
5-1.
tracking
Have a
back,
runner
kind of
on
got
second.
confused with the
1
wall,
out.
and
Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike 1. 1-1.
what a good pitch for Mikey to hit
Here's
just
the
then.
motion. The 1-1 pitch.
Another slow ball,
And
but that one
popped
just gets popped up. It's gonna fall. Mikey trying to beat it out, and does beat out the throw, and not usually what you expect from Mikey, so he's really kind of settling in there to that 4-hole as the cleanup hitter. But this is where we need some run stuff. We need
The
some run
stretch
support
and the pitch.
here from
Low
Stephanie
ball
Morgan.
1.
She's the 5 hitter, great baseball player. Had a pretty good game at second base last week, but
The target goes up and the pitch.
take a strike 1 there.
Swing.
But you couldn't get a hit. None of this middle of the order could get a hit in game 1.
Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch.
And just then, though, she sends one pretty deep. That's into the gap, folks.
Hits it off the wall.
Oh, what a throw.
Score!
Gooch like that. Yeah, give me some more.
Keisha does her job there, drills one into the gap, and that's it. Or not Keisha.
Dante
Stephanie.
Robinson steps up.
That's exactly what you want. 2 runs. Dante Robinson bringing a hot dog in.
From the stretch and delivers. Strike 1. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Here's the windup. The delivery. The wing. It's going up the right field line. And it's foul. And it's stumbled.
Dante almost hits a home run.
Runners on first and second. 1 out. The stretch and delivers. Swung on. Looped up. And it's an infield fly. And he's out. And the runner tags. And the runner tags. And for Del Vecchio. She kicks. Throws it. Strike 1.
Look low. Takes the strike though. Colleen already at 21 pitches.
She is ready. Here's the pitch. The wing.
Good hit right at the shortstop though.
Short.
That little
Takes
blooper
a weird
sent him
bounce.
running.
Can Stephanie get
And
there? She can, and they're gonna let that roll. And so the Rockets having a little trouble. And we got Ahmed now back out here, and he might try to pull this one and just take it yard here if he can get the right pitch. He'll take a fastball out wide first.
From the windup, throws it.
Pitch 2 looks low. It is
Ball
low.
1. The bases are
Colleen now
loaded. 2
approaching
out.
30 pitches on the first inning.
The target goes up and delivers. A swing. Strike 2.
Big
And
swing,
the
gets
count
a
is
little
1 and
ahead
2.
of it. Still just the top of the first inning here.
She's set. The 1-2 pitch. And he
a
was
little late
there.
on that
Give
one.
it your best shot, and that's all you
Now
can
there's
do.
2 strikes, and that's actually 3 strikes.
Colleen.
So we'll see what Angela can do. She pitched a
From the
1-run
windup,
game.
the
I
delivery.
think it was like a 5 or 6 hitter.
Strike 1.
Pitched really well. Her elevator ball was working really good. All of her
Into the motion.
hooks were
She
working
delivers.
really well. And she
Swung
even had a
on.
little bit of
Strike
heat.
2.
A fancy pitch would really shake things up.
0-2. From the windup, the delivery. Ball 1, 1 and
Takes it
2.
inside.
Ready now. The 1-2 pitch.
And now she tries to
A
slow
swing.
it down and
Strike
gets
3.
K number
Struck her
1
out.
Thank you for
against
playing.
the other
Stick
pitcher,
around for
Colleen
years to
Kinkler.
Wally
Kinker.
Evans
And
steps up to
Colleen had
bat.
a
That's a look
So
of
far,
pure
you people are hitting
determination on
pretty
his
good.
face.
I don't
From the
remember if
windup,
this
back to the
Rockets
plate.
team was one of the teams that got in one of those high-scoring games. The other two
Strike
games were
1.
low-scoring in one.
Lefty.
So
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
0-1.
Watch out for this one, kid.
From the stretch, the pitch.
Angela Del Vecchio talking a little smack
Another
out
strike.
there.
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
And the count is 0-2. Takes her stretch.
And you gotta
the
play it a
delivery.
little
A
different.
swing.
Oh, that might be gone.
A forward.
That looks like it could be yard, and it is, and Angela gets taken
that
yard
ball is out of here, and there
in
is
the
nothing
first
left but a
inning. So
vapor
very
trail.
unfortunate. That's what happened to her in the last game, the very first hit against her. Also, home run over there to that side of the field. Let me skip this.
Oh no.
And so, 2 strikes,
Takes her
gives up a
stretch.
home
Pitch on
run.
the way. The swing.
Another
Looped
pretty
up.
deep
Ready
ball
now.
there.
Was that good?
Jumping in the air.
Pablo
just like
can't
that.
quite get there.
Scoops it up. Straight to
Dante
second.
does. Dante throws it good. Stephanie again,
That'll
good
send
catch,
him
good
back to the
tag.
dugout. It- Here's the windup and the throw. Strike 1. Flipped her the righty.
A pitcher with a good right hook is
2 out. She kicks and the throw. The swing. Strike 2.
that's working for.
Strong left.
That's a terrific.
And the she is ready. Fire.
Oh, and it gets hit again.
Ground ball
Ahmed,
up
though,
first baseline.
grabs
Got
it.
past him. Out. That
Kinda
pulls their
surprising.
plug for this inning.
that
I
doesn't
gotta
put her
see
in
that
a
one
good position
again.
to get
And
out
that'll
of any
just
more innings. So, and Jacinda gonna try to just get a good hit, I think.
into the windup. Throws it. Strike one. Nobody out. Swing. Swing.
Get on base and see if Pablo can kind of
Into
help
the
her out.
windup.
Or
Swing.
pretty good
hard.
hit on the crazy ball. It's going to drop, and Jacinda is off to a hot start this season.
First.
What a throw by the center fielder, though. Almost gets her
Pablo
out.
Sanchez steps in.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Swing, batter. Into the motion. Throws it. That was a ball.
Takes
Runner
ball
on
away.
first with nobody out. Into the motion. Throws it. Strike one.
That one a little bit inside, so good pitch.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. High ball two.
Oh yeah, you get
2
a
and
hit on
1.
those. You get it. I think it's also back-to-back home run.
Ready now. The 2-1 pitch. A swing.
Oh, and Pablo
And
thought he
a
might have got
foul
that
ball.
one.
2 and 2.
Doesn't. Rolls over it just a little bit.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging.
Pulls it. Is it far enough?
And it's
No,
out. Line
Jacinda
drive straight to the
gets
gap.
back.
Safe on. From the windup, the delivery. Swung on.
Edie sends one pretty deep.
And that's an out.
Center fielder doesn't go that
Tag
time.
first. Safe. Keisha Phil. She's set. She delivers. Strike one.
So Colleen
Runner on
definitely
first,
going to be
2
tired.
out.
Throwing two crazy pitches. Both of them getting hit.
The target goes up, and the delivery. Swing.
Oh, that should have
Another strike.
gotten better.
Not even close to that one.
And the count is 0-2.
She opens up
She
her
kicks,
stance,
and
it
the
looks
offering.
like.
Swing.
Had to swing because it
Left for
was
net.
in a good spot. Angela Del Vecchio
Takes the
already a
stretch,
little
and the
winded.
pitch.
The question will
The
be
wing.
who comes
Strike
in for her
one.
if she
That
has
was
to
a
go
low
out.
one.
Bet the batter
In
wasn't
game
expecting.
one, she didn't have
From the
to
windup,
get
fire.
taken out at all.
The wing. Strike two. And the count is 0-2. From the windup and the throw. A swing. Slice.
Throws that
0-2.
Watch out
fastball.
for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know.
Here's the windup and the offering. Swung on.
Another foul ball.
0-2. Takes their stretch and the pitch. And that
Gets him.
Say
This is a
goodbye
strikeout
to
looking.
another.
Angela
Mary
Del Vecchio
Riley
gets
steps
K
up to
number
bat.
2. And one of her favorite pitches, that elevator
windup.
ball is
Here's
in
the
there
pitch.
now. And
Swing.
a little
A
first
bouncing ball.
pitch. Can Mikey get there? Mikey shows a little
Scoops it up.
speed. Mikey
Great
is
shot to
playing
first.
great at
She's
catcher.
out. Mickey O. The windup. Here's the pitch.
Looks like it's drifting wide, but
Foul ball.
gets fouled off.
From the stretch, cuts to the
Comes
plate.
high. It looks a little high.
Ball one.
It is a ball.
She kicks and delivers.
That one's going to be
Ball
inside.
two. 2 out.
Another little ball.
The stretch. The pitch. Swinging.
That one's hit pretty hard. Stephanie's way.
First.
Stephanie
She
gets
gobbles it
there.
up. The throw to first
Way to
base.
go.
Out
Good
it. That
defense.
pulls her
Gets out of the
apart.
inning.
I gotta see that one again. And that'll Mikey Thomas.
Mikey Thomas, so far, has just been really hitting the ball well this year.
She kicks and the throw.
Way inside.
Strike
Oh,
one.
wow. Comes back across the plate. There's that left hook.
From the stretch, she delivers. Swing. High and outside.
Tries
Nobody
to do
out.
the same thing with the right hook up high, unable to.
Takes her stretch. The 1-1 pitch.
A little flubbed hit. It might get
A
down.
bouncing ball.
No coverage
watch
at
your
first. It's
kneecaps
Mikey
on
fat.
this thing.
Mikey is just
Safe
on a
at first.
tear.
Let's see that.
And then
Ball's
Mikey's
out of-
going to get to second on a horrible throw.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Ball
Crazy
one.
ball
They have
way
a runner
outside.
on second. Nobody out. She is ready. The pitch. Swung on.
There's a hit. It's in
A
the gap,
bouncing
but
ball.
it's
That little blooper
Probably
sent
not.
him running.
And she
Gee.
From the windup and the throw. Strike one. They have a runner on second, one out.
Swing better, better.
From the windup, pitch on the way. That was a ball. Attempt to steal. He hits the ground. He's caught in a pickle. And that's a two.
God, terrible base running. I forgot that I did that.
2 out.
Want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Swing.
Hey,
From the
batter,
windup,
batter,
the
batter,
1-1 pitch.
Swing better, better.
And popped up. Beats the ball to first. And now pitching, Davy Mer.
Not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Ready now. Cuts to the plate. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swung on. Makes the break.
Good throw. It bounces.
He's out of.
Oh, you could.
Murray Gold.
Bob the wheelie, Bob the wheelie.
From the windup, the pitch. Strike one.
Bet you
Pulls
can't
out
hit
the
a
slow
touchdown.
ball.
Good move. Throw a slow ball.
No.
Want a batter,
Ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing. Strike two. Looks like a right hook.
Don't try this at home.
She's set and delivers. And that's
Throws
strike
that
three.
elevator ball.
She got another
It's
one.
okay
And
with
the
it. Needs
top-
a juice though and gets one.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike one.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Fast and furious heat.
Man, that was
And the count. The target goes up. She delivers. Another strike. Flipped her the.
Don't try.
And the count. Ready now. And the delivery. And that's strike
Gets a
three.
mad
Another
strike
one
there.
down. Colleen Clinker steps up to bat.
I think this young hitter can
Will
get the
use
job
her
done.
juice just then.
Here's the motion.
Now
And
she's
delivers.
back
Ball one.
throwing a ball.
Give me action, not words, dude.
The stretch. Pitch on the way. Swinging. Strike one. And it was a lefty.
That's a trick.
1-1.
Swing, batter, swing.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. The swing. And popped up. Under it. And she grabbed it. The throw to
Way
first
too
base.
slow.
Say goodbye.
Defense
She's
behind
out.
Angela
They are
on
turned
point.
away in
The
this
run
inning.
support
I gotta
though.
see that one again. That's
Not quite there.
He comes center. He throws it. That was ball
Wait.
one. No out. Here's the motion and the delivery. Ball two, and the count is 2-0. The target goes up. The pitch. The swing. Strike one.
Not even close to that one.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball three.
Vecchio with a single today.
Into the motion. 3-1 pitch. Strike
Takes a
two.
strike.
3-2.
Willing to look at that one actually.
Here's the windup. The 3-2 pitch. Struck
That's
out.
probably good.
Don't say. He's got- Into the windup. Throws it. That was ball one. 1-0. He winds. Throws it. Swing.
Got around on it.
And it
Hit it
goes
hard, too.
foul. 1 out. Here's the motion. Throws it. Swung on. Strike two. 1-2. The target goes up. The 1-2 pitch. The swing. Strike. And the count is 1-2. The windup. The delivery. Swung on.
Hits
And
it
popped
a little
up.
away. That might get down. It does get down. Oh
Safe
man,
on
that's off
first
the air
base.
though, in my opinion. Yeah, touch the ball.
Just swing. He winds and the delivery. Strike one. Runner on first. One
See the
out.
takes, ball or strike one.
Batter, 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 batter.
Didn't like the pitch location.
The
really.
windup and the delivery. Low and away.
Batter, batter, batter. Swing, batter, batter. We want a batter.
He comes
not a
center.
broken
The 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Bowling for dollars.
And the count is 2-1.
Batter, 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 batter.
He sets the delivery. That was ball 3.
Hey, batter, 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 batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing, batter.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. A swing.
A
Strike
slow
2.
ball.
Anytime
Gets
you
him.
get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
He comes center. Here's the pitch. And there's ball
Takes it,
4.
gets
And
walked.
she walks.
Way to go.
This is what you kind of wanted, putting these two on.
Pablo
Gets Pablo in the lineup with some.
from the stretch. Fires. Swinging.
Oh, and he had a
Direct
fastball
run.
like
Runners
right
on
down the
first
center.
And second. One
Unable
out.
to get around on it fast enough.
Here's the motion and the delivery. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1. From the windup, he throws it, swinging.
Oh, that one he
And
thought
a
he was gonna. He
foul
caught it.
ball.
He saw it
1-2.
quicker. And unable to again get the bat around on it. Fouls that one off.
He's ready now. The 1-2 pitch.
Third time.
Foul. 1-2.
Fouls it off.
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. That was ball
Takes
2,
the ball.
and the count is 2-2. Ready now. The 2-2 pitch.
Take that one low.
That was ball 3, and the count is 3-2. Now pitching.
And a brand new pitcher coming in for one pitch in this at bat here.
The windup throws it. Swung on,
Pablo hits it. It's gonna
and
be
a
foul
foul
though, I
ball. And she goes down. Runners on. Hey, batter. She is ready. The 3-2 pitch.
Again, another
Foul.
fouled
And the count is
fastball.
3-2.
think. Low that one, but Pablo keeping up with fastballs.
She is ready. And the pitch. And he
And
was
finally
down.
gets got on the edge.
Here's the windup. The pitch. The swing. Crazy buzz. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
And that's a double. They got another one. And that's an out.
What a bummer! She gave it her best.
2 left up.
Hit
Quality.
one more run though.
She's set. The pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball. Takes the dive. Up with it.
Angela
Gusses it over
tries.
first. Six.
Angela not able to get it there.
He from the stretch and the pitch. The wing. Strike 1.
It was in there like sweet. Watch out for this one, kid, because
Takes their stretch and the pitch. Foul ball. Runner on first. No outs. The stretch. The pitch. A swing. Pop fly. He's under the ball.
let's go.
Brings up. Got it. That's it.
Send
Out.
over
And
at
the throw to
third.
first. Out. And it's a double
It's
play.
two.
Let's see that one more time. Isabel. The windup. The pitch. Swing. Strike 1. Good move. Slow ball.
Pitch.
2 out. The windup. The pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. Left hook.
Don't try this at home. Watch out for this.
The windup. Here's the pitch. A swing. Popped
Hit.
it up. Gets under it. Got it. Say goodbye. She's
Gets
out.
out of the
That's
inning.
all, folks. Let's see that play again. And that's Keisha Phillips. Takes the stretch. The delivery. A swing.
Slow ball. It'll
A
bounce.
bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your
Shortstop has
kneecaps
to
on
make
this
a play.
thing.
Shortstop makes the play.
Swing. From the windup, pitch on the way. That was ball one.
Just a bit high.
1 out.
A single and a double for Mikey. The triple for him is going to be the
She's set.
one
She
that's
delivers.
very hard to get.
Swing. Strike one. One
Although
and
he
one.
seems faster than I remember him.
Into the motion and the pitch. Swinging. And
One
belts
deep.
it.
It's high.
He left his autograph on that one.
I don't think it's quite out, but it hits her in the head. He wisely goes back to first.
I gotta see that one again. Stephanie. She's set. And the throw. High and inside.
A
Mikey
little
is
chin music to
continuously
back her off the plate.
She's set. The delivery. That was ball
getting
two.
hits.
Just a bit outside.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swing.
That one's pretty
And
far.
one deep to right field. She's out of
Mikey
there.
has to go
And
back
the runner
and good
tagged.
call.
Safe at
Stephanie unable.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike one.
To
Not
find
even
grass
close to that
on
one.
that good fly ball.
The target goes up. And the offering. Strike
Another
two.
strike
You
there. That
can't
one
let
off
this
Dante.
pitcher get the best of him.
She's ready and delivers. A
It's a
bouncing
piece
ball.
of it.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And
Mikey knows
one left on.
that's a
For
pretty
that,
easy one.
the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Strike one.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
And it was the hit. She kicked. And the offering. A swing. Strike two. That was a slow one.
She tried to outfox this hitter.
Takes the stretch. Hits on the way.
Hey, what did I tell you?
She kicked. The
There's
pitch.
another juice, but might
The
not
swing.
get it.
Popped it up. Ready now. Jumping in the air. And
Cindy
makes
does
a
great.
great catch. Say goodbye, cause she's out. Mickey O steps up to bat. Into the windup. And the offering. A swing. Strike one. A sneaky slow ball.
Bet the
2 out. From the stretch, she delivers. Ball one.
It's been too long since that ump had his eyes checked.
And the count. The stretch and the throw. Another strike. That was the right hook.
Don't try this at home, kid.
One and from the stretch and the throw. And that's strike three.
Gets him.
Say goodbye to
He's
another
juiced though.
hitter.
We're ending
Goodbye
with Mikey
now.
coming out
See
with his
you.
44
And that's
pitches
gonna
thrown.
and takes the stretch and the delivery. Low ball one. 1-0. From the windup, the delivery. Swinging.
Pretty good hit. She's so slow though.
She's out of there.
All you can do is try your hardest.
He's got Ahmed Khan. Swing, batter. The target goes up and the pitch. That was a ball. 1 out. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. A bouncing ball.
That bounce.
Gotta watch your kneecaps
That
on
would
those
be a tough
taters.
play actually.
And
Ahmed
he's
gets on
safe.
base.
Jacinda.
Cinda once again on base. Just lots of on base. Grabbed a walk
She
earlier.
kicks and the pitch. Swing.
Hits one pretty
A
far and
blooper in
hard, but
foul territory.
it's gonna be
Runner on
a
first.
blooper.
1 out.
foul.
Takes the stretch and the throw.
That's another
Hello,
deep
one.
one. Is it over the fence? It is not over the fence. Ahmed
Off the
says I'm
wall,
getting
and
the
he's
third.
got it. And
Great
he's
throw.
safe.
But Jacinda continues to hit the baseball
Pablo.
well early in the season.
Here's the windup and the offering. That was
Pablo
ball one.
takes ball
She tried the
one.
corner on this.
Runners at the corners. 1 out. The stretch and the offering.
Pablo fouls off a fastball.
It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Looks like she tripped.
Swing, batter, batter.
Takes the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. And
Pops
popped
it
up. He's out.
Jacinda kind
And
of
the
tricks
runner
them.
tags.
Ahmed
And
gets
they've
home.
stretched out another run.
That was just bad on our defense. They should have thrown it straight to
I
first.
like candy. Everybody
Instead,
likes
it kind of tricked them.
She kicks, and the offering.
Petey
And
hits
drove
one
one
pretty
deep.
He
deep.
left
That
his
looks out of
autograph on
here.
that one.
It's Petey's first homer of the season,
Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is
as
gone.
he's quickly
We just don't make hitters like
getting
that
around the
anymore.
bases.
What are you talking about? He's just a kid. Score!
The gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
He should.
Keisha has it.
She's ready and delivers. That was a ball. 2 out.
So the All-Stars now getting a nice little lead on the Rockets. 2 outs
Swing, batter, batter.
From
in
the
the
windup,
inning.
the pitch. Swung on.
Keisha and Mikey,
A
but she
bouncing
rolls
ball.
one
That
right
was
up
a
the
slow
middle.
roller.
It's gonna be tough. There's no first baseman.
And halfway through the inning, Murray Goldman stepped.
Here comes the Joker.
She's set. She delivers.
Rah.
The wing.
Go team. Let's go.
A bouncing ball. And she goes after it.
Jacinda, the
Fires
first
across
baseman,
the
does
first.
great.
Out.
They're
Holly.
gonna just extend Angela's
She
outing,
kicks.
it looks
Pitch on the
like.
way.
She's got power pitches.
Strike
Her
one.
control
One
is
out.
getting a little low, but you know, if she gets one of these
Here's the
2-strike
windup. Here's the
combos,
pitch.
throws a power pitch.
Swinging. Popped it up.
Let's go.
He's under
Blues.
it. Jumping in the air.
Come on,
That's not gonna
Pablo.
do it. Throws it over to first.
buena esa.
She's out
Barely
of.
gets him out, made it more difficult than it needed to be.
She's set. And the pitch. That was ball 1. 2 outs. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. A swing. It's fouled back.
Foul ball bunt.
1-1. Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Another strike.
Strike.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Flipped her the righty.
Any of them have one?
Can't
two,
score a goal.
Her fire
Target
ball
goes
is
up. 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2.
Just a bit out.
And the count.
Swing, batter, swing.
From the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Low ball
Throws it again, but
And the
can't
count.
get it.
Score a goal.
From the windup. The 3-2 pitch. And one over.
That's really tough on a
She
pitcher's
walks him. Yeah, that is tough on a pitcher's confidence, and that's probably all she's got.
Wally
Can't
Evans
get a
steps up to bat.
touchdown.
The coach calls timeout.
Who's got the pitching? He's got 3. Petey's got 3. So it's either Petey or him.
Pablo Sanchez steps up to the
Pablo's
pitcher's
gotta
mound.
come in.
He's-
Wrong.
Del
Becomes
Vecchio
center.
moves to
He
first.
throws it.
Go team.
Swinging. Strike 1. Surprised him with a slow
It's
ball.
only giving up 1 run
Keep
again,
thinking
getting
about
through
that.
almost
Great
6
idea.
innings.
Runner on. 2 outs. Here's the windup. And the offering. Swinging. Pop fly.
Ooh.
Under it. Hey kid, jumps
all right,
and he
you know.
gets
Pablo
it.
at the pitcher
That's
position
an out.
makes a
They
good
are
grab.
turned away in this inning. Check out the
Ahmed
instant
Moving
replay.
on over to second base
Mikey
because
Thomas
of his
comes up to the
speed.
plate.
Oh, Nugget has a strong arm. He gets tired
Mikey
quickly.
Thomas,
Must
3
be
for
all
3
that
again,
picking.
2 singles and a double.
Pitch on the way.
Now pulls it
A
back.
bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those
First,
teams.
Mikey looks so fast. For some reason, like his coating is off. Oh, he should have stayed. But he gets to second. Almost wants to say go to third just to see, but he'll wait.
Check out the instant replay.
Stephanie Morgan not quite hitting the baseball
and
great
a
early
throw.
this year.
Swinging. Strike one. They have a runner on second with nobody out.
Swing, batter, batter.
Hey, batter. She is ready. And the delivery. That's a foul. Looks like they have a runner on second. No out. Into the windup and the throw. Ball one, and the count is 1-2.
Batter, batter.
Swing, batter. The windup. The 1-2 pitch. She went for the
Bunt
bunt.
is laid down. Mikey's gonna be safe.
And the
Stephanie's
runner
gonna be safe. So something she needed, her high IQ. Lays down the perfect
Dante
bunt.
Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante's now back out there, and he might just try to put some power on a hit and
From the windup, the delivery.
see where it goes.
Sliced
A little
it.
late on the
Runners at the
fastball.
corners. Nobody out. Swing, batter. Swing. From the windup, and the pitch. Ball one,
That's a
1-1.
Isabella Morelli.
The stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Another
Way
strike.
late on the hook.
Swung
ball.
early.
Hey, batter.
Swing, batter, batter.
From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. And that's strike
Tries to get around
That's
it,
it.
but can't.
And swing.
Now we have Angela Del Vecchio back out here.
Hey, batter. Takes her stretch. Pitch on the way.
It's
Pop
a pretty
fly.
good line drive. Is it far enough?
And she's out.
Stephanie gets back.
And the
Mikey,
runner
oh,
tags.
bad. So she drives in
And
her
the
first
runner-
run of the
Good
year.
strike
Good
there.
job, Angela.
Now pitching, Mickey.
And this one's just kind of getting out of hand for the Rockets here. Hockman might just try to hit his favorite
Takes the
hit.
stretch. Fires. The wing.
And he hits a good one. It's high.
That
It's
dog-wheel
far. Is it fair? It is fair, but it just kind of barely holds up against the fence there. And unable to get a home run off of it. But a good hit, and that gets the bases
Jacinda.
in really good position for the best hitter on the team besides
He
Mikey
won.
so far,
Pitch on the
Miss
way.
Jacinda
The
Smith.
wing.
And she
Foul
fouls one off that I
ball.
feel like
Runners
she should
on
have
first and
crushed
second,
in
2
Manhattan,
out.
maybe.
The windup. And the offering. A swing.
Oh, way
Another
fast.
strike.
Oh, no.
She's really struggling out there.
0-2.
No, she's not. She's doing fine. This is a bad
Swing.
swing.
Here's the windup. The delivery. Swung on.
She hits with deep.
Belts it in.
It's going to get down.
They got another one.
I think it's going to
Candy
drive in
I
two,
like
actually.
candy. Everybody likes candy. That's why Halloween is such a
Oh, that would
popular
roll past
holiday.
that might
On her way in with a double.
Jacinda
He
keeps
scored.
her great
Sweetest
play
candy,
alive.
I tell ya. I
Getting a
like
deep double,
Pablo
scoring
Sanchez.
2 runs. Pablo, who did start this all off with a lone home run. He's back on the plate,
The windup and delivered.
taking
That was
ball
ball
1.
one. They have a runner on second, 2 out. Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Strike
A little
one.
late again on a
And the count is
fastball.
1-1.
Nikki O'Connell's given up 2 deep hits so far.
Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Another ball.
That
Pablo
was ball
watching
2,
good.
And the count is 2-1.
Swing, batter.
The stretch. The 2-1 pitch. The wing.
He hits that one far,
Whoops.
but it's
Fly.
gonna not get out
They have a run.
and not stay fair.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He's ready now. The 2-2 pitch.
It's another one to the
Whoops.
little pull there.
Swing, batter, batter.
takes the stretch. The 2-2 pitch.
Takes
That
the
was
ball.
ball. The target goes up. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. He gets one.
He struck out there.
He's ready now. And the offering. Swinging. Bunted. Down the middle.
What?
And the throw to first.
It must
That'll
have
send
been
him back to
I think that's why Kenny's probably the best pitcher in the game. Because he's got the speed and he's
from the
got
windup, the pitch. Swung on, strike 1. Slow ball down the middle. 1 out. Into the motion and the delivery. The swing. Whoops. 0-2. The windup and the offering. A swing. That's a foul. 0-2. From the windup, he throws it. Ball 1, and the count is 1-2. Into the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, a blooper in foul territory, and the count is 1-2. Here's the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on,
right.
Burnett. He winds, and the throw. Swinging. It's fouled back, and the count is 0-1. Here's the motion, and delivered.
Vecchio got Fernando
The
Diaz
wing.
twice. Pablo does not, but
Jumps,
Pablo just
beautiful
forced
catch.
it
That's it,
pop out to the
and
mound.
that'll do it for them this inning.
Gets
Let's
us to
see
the
that
top
play
of the
again.
8th inning.
The windup, the delivery. Strike 1. No out. The windup and delivers. Swung on. Hit hard.
Pulls it to the fence, it looks like. And he has to run away.
He should. From the stretch, he throws it.
I'm gonna let him run.
Strike 1. Breaks for it.
Gone.
I don't know if I would have done that.
They have a runner on second. Nobody out. Swing. The stretch. Throws it. The swing. Strike 2.
She went after the high cheese on that one.
0-2.
Swing batter, batter. Swing batter, batter.
Into the windup. Throws it. The swing. Strike 3. Mike. The windup. Throws it. Swinging. Strike 1.
Not even close to that one.
Swing. He comes center. Here's the pitch. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1. Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Looped up.
Mikey
Let's see
continues
that
to get on
play.
base a lot.
He winds, cuts to the plate. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
She's out of there.
Not quite able to get
Good
there,
hustle.
but moves Petey around the bases,
Done.
which is kind of what you want to have happen. Dante Robinson probably
He
just gonna
winds,
try to
throws
hit
it.
one.
The wing. Strike 1. They have a runner on second. 2 out. The target goes up, and the pitch. Swing. Another strike.
Swung early.
From the windup, the pitch. Swinging. And he was banned.
Can't win 'em all.
1 left on.
20 hits
Mary-
though on the day.
ready now. He throws it.
A batter, not some broken ladder, you know.
That was ball 1. 1-0.
Send him back to the showers.
He winds the delivery.
Let's see some action or something.
Swing. Hit hard.
Vamos, Azul. Hey, all right.
Ball is still in play. Quick throw to second.
Awesome.
Let's go blue.
Mickey O'Connor steps up to bat.
This young batter eats left.
Into the windup. The delivery.
Swing, batter.
That was ball 1. Goes for the steal. Rifles it. Butterfingered that ball.
Tell me that didn't just happen. There are moments of glory. And then there are moments
should've
like
had
this.
him.
The throw to second. Over to second. They have it with nobody out. Here's the windup. He throws it. Swing. Foul ball. And
Send him back to the showers. I see London.
the target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on.
Nice
A
steal.
long drive. Races to the ball.
go blue.
And they give up 2 bases on a
That's
ground
big
rule
run.
double.
Pablo Sanchez unable to keep people off of
Aw.
the base pass, unable to keep people off of the
Oh,
keep him
Scores
across
another
the
run.
plate.
Murray Goldman. He's ready now. Throws it.
First run scored on
Strike
something
one.
that wasn't a home
Back
run.
to the right hook.
And
They have a runner on second. No out.
This season.
He sets. And the pitch. The swing. Popped it up. Under it.
Ouch! Gotta watch where they're going out there.
Goes for the diving catch. He's got it now. Out. The throw. Chucks it over.
Ouch! Gotta watch where they're going out there.
Out. They got him on a double play. Check out the instant replay.
Yeah, she doesn't pitch.
Holly-
She doesn't pitch. She is a kind of a weaker link here.
The stretch. Cuts to the plate. Strike 1. Slow pitch. 2 out. Swing. From the stretch. And the offering. Swing. Another.
It was in there like swim.
Looks like a heater.
That was a show me.
And here's the windup. Fires.
Go team.
And he has fanned the
Pablo
batter.
gets him with that right
And
hook.
this inning is ended. From the windup and the offering, a swing, and a 0-1.
Bounces one off the plate. Does have a single today, though. One of the lower batting averages, though, on the team.
From the stretch and the offering, swinging,
And then she hits
and
one
drove one
deep.
into right field.
You could have
But
hung
she's just not
laundry on
fast
that
enough
one.
to do anything with it. But that might allow her to get there. Probably not even, though. She's so slow.
And she's
that
out.
she still can't
We've
get there.
got Ahmed Khan at the plate.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Ahmed Khan, 3 singles today.
Here's the windup. Fire. The swing, strike
No swing or
one.
screwball. Unable to get it.
Here's the motion and the offering. Swung on. Strike 2.
Hey, batter. Swing, batter.
From the stretch and the throw. 5-0-1.
He really got up in the
Probably
kitchen
are
with
going to see
that one.
Petey coming
One
in,
out.
it looks like, at the end, unless Pablo got a juice, but we might see Petey either way.
From the windup and delivers.
Another ball.
That was ball 2.
Mickey
2
O'Connor
and
is definitely tired. Throwing a lot of specialty pitches.
2. He comes center. The 2-2
This
pitch.
team is also already
That was a ball.
throwing a lot of pitchers out there today.
From the windup, the pitch. Swung on.
And
Belted.
Ahmed blitzes one line right. It's called a home run, even though it kind of looked like it stayed
out of
in
the park.
the field of play. A home run had only registering at 180 yards, so that's an interesting one. And we are going to try to keep all the home run clips this season. And so, yeah, Ahmed Khan rounding the bases, getting to home, and very unique
And
one
they
there,
passed out
scored by
another
the umpire. But a run on the board and Ahmed's first score of the season.
This young batter means business.
Watch this. Home run.
Jacinda Smith steps up to the plate. She's really enjoyed hitting square this year so
The
far.
stretch. The pitch.
3 for 3
That was
today.
ball 1. 1 out.
Tremendous
Swing.
batting average. Took a walk also.
From the windup, fires. Swing.
And she could have crushed that one if she would have hit it. That was right down the middle. Colleen Klinker back in the game, actually. Already thrown 45 pitches today.
The windup, the 1-1 pitch.
She got it all started
Strike.
for everybody for this Rockets team. And
ready now.
first
1-2
pitch.
A swing.
Pablo took her yard. So interestingly enough, Pablo gonna have another chance to step up against her and see what he can
and
do.
delivers. Swung on.
And he hits another one. That one's very deep. Is it out of here? Is it far enough? And it is. And Pablo leading off, finally figuring out how to hit the ball. And that one 370 something. It's behind the scoreboard there. And so, man, Colleen comes back in, hits Jacinda, but unable to get Pablo, who just had her home run today. He hits his second home run of the day, second of the season.
That's why Halloween is such a popular holiday.
Wheeler steps in.
Wheeler's older than your average first grader because he's hit him back 4 times already.
Petey Wheeler with 6
what am I
at bats.
supposed to
He's
do
also hit a
again?
home run, a single, and a triple. We're going to try to pull one to lefty and see if he can get around to third base.
And the delivery. Strike one.
That one got by him.
2 out.
Green ball. Now she's going to be tired too. She might even walk him.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing.
Gets a foul
Foul
on her.
ball. 0-2.
Coach has told him that he's one
Target
pitch,
goes up.
so
Cuts to the plate.
kind of just be
And a
ready for
foul
that. 3
ball.
for 6 today, though. A lot of at-bats. And one triple away from the cycle. We'll see what he can
Takes the
accomplish.
stretch and delivers.
Fouls off a
It's fouled
second
back.
one. Doing his best to try to get the ball in play a little bit and just see
She's
what he
ready.
can
The delivery. The wing.
work with. It's
Back
down
to
the
the
line. It
outfield.
is, and it's actually not just a triple. It's another home run for Petey Wheeler. So Petey and Pablo go back to back. First time that's happened all season. And that one 296. Able to get his hands around it. And for Petey, jogs around the infield there.
Score!
Good. These kids are on their way.
That brings up Keisha Phillips.
Keisha Phillips.
And she's going to try to just probably get under one herself, honestly.
Into the windup. The delivery. A swing.
She topped it,
A
rolled on
bouncing
it, but
ball.
because everyone's
That
so
little
deep,
blooper sent him
first
running.
baseman's going to have to get back to the bag. Does, so pretty
The
easy
All-Stars
routine. Now
winning,
pitcher
up
plays
by
well.
11.
The
Towards end of
All-Stars
this
are
game,
shooting high tonight.
3 last 4 innings, scored 10 runs, really blowing this
Colleen
one open.
Klinker.
Pablo does have the juice, but it was already
The
kind of
coach calls
decided. They're
timeout.
gonna just bring in Petey. And this is more for just trust.
We've got Pete Wheeler on the pitcher's mound now.
He tends to strike out people whose middle names begin with D and who own
Takes the stretch.
Colleen
He
Klinker,
throws it.
a dame to forget.
A bouncing ball.
He
Down
again
the
has
middle.
a lot of
Throws
speed.
it over the first.
The only left-handed
Out of
pitcher
there.
on the roster.
Wally
He
Evans.
did say this year he wants to go with 3 as they're looking to make a
Target
deep
goes
run
up.
into
The
the
delivery.
playoffs.
Swing.
And
Strike
because
one.
of that,
I'm the pitcher.
kind of wants to just see what all his
He's
arms
ready now.
have.
And the pitch. We want a batter.
First game of the
Little
season,
going
Andrew
back.
Dovecchio
Down
took
the
one.
middle. Zings it to
Did I
first.
do
All the
That'll
way.
send him back to the
Let's
dugout.
go, Blue.
Davey Mer-
Into the 9th, so
the
there's
stretch
no reason.
and the offering. Swing.
A little pop-up, everything goes Petey's
And
way.
makes
Petey
the
just gets to
catch.
that one.
That's it out. And that'll do it for them.
Petey coming in
this
with that
inning.
left
I
hand,
gotta
just
see that
showing
one
something a
again.
little different. And
The All-Stars
well done.
obliterated.
statistically speaking, Pablo and Petey both with 6 at-bats, which is insane to get that many at-bats. Keisha also with 6. Jacinda only with 4, but that's because she did take a walk, or she would have had 5. And they got her at the back of the lineup, but she's hitting so well. There's a chance they could move her up, but you almost don't want to change it. This game, everyone with the hit, Dante and Angela. A couple strikeouts for Pablo, Keisha, though, and Dante. So that's something to maybe work on. Multiple strikeout games. But Mikey Thomas, 5 hits on the day. 3 singles, 2 doubles. And so just all around well done. Petey and Pablo both with 2 home runs. And so very, very nice. Ahmed leads the team in runs. RBIs go to Petey Wheeler. Petey Wheeler also with a stolen base. And the only error going to Keisha Phillips. As for batters faced, Pablo took on 8. Or is that's 8? Yeah, because Angela got 19. 2 hits against for both of them. Petey comes in, pitches really, really well. 1 run against. 6 strikeouts. Very, very good game. So let's see here. The Monsters pull off a nice one and a high-scoring affair. 4 errors really blew off that team. And then the Sox, same thing, errors. Giants against the Melonheads, and Giants pull it out, even though they had 4 errors on the day. It's late, all scoring in the 9th. So very, very good early season. All-Stars and the Monsters sitting atop the standings. So do you play every team twice? Is that kind of how they have it set up? And there's the playoffs. So Melonhead. Yep, play every team twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 game season. And you get the little championship, and then we'll see. So very, very good. Game 2. Game 3 is coming up next. And everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm actually about to probably start to play whatchamacallit on this channel. We're about to do a Death Stranding 2, and so we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, we'll be back. Y'all have a great one.